this is the guitar that I used for SWAT Kats. It's a 1990 Japanese-made Fender Strat with the humbucker pickup and the ever-important Floyd Rose whammy bar for all those big dive bombs. And then
yeah, this is the guitar I use on SWAT Kats. Same thing. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, we use these a lot.
Exactly, and especially that time period. You know, it was like whammy bar.
It was very popular.
Then, you know, everybody was trying to do the Van Halen thing, so it was like, you know, whammy bars were in. These kind of guitars were really popular back then, like with the humbucker and the two single coils and Floyd Rose, and so it was
But it worked great with the jets flying because they go down and you dive bomb, they go up and you go up with it, and really fun.
What Randall was doing on his version of the open, it was more of what he did on the score, where he'd do more sort of wail and solo stuff, and then get into the theme and come back into his own thing. So it was sort of like
if there's a big chase scene, I just start rocking out. But then it goes. And then finally we'd go to the. So yeah, I don't know, something like that. Well, how about you? Anything you remember from?
I remember using this guy a lot, like on the theme.
Oh yeah.
A lot of jets, you know.
So many good memories. The fans gonna love this, man.
The two old guys playing the theme again. 2, 3, 4.
When
25
close
years.
to 25 years.
Yeah.
Because the show was first aired almost 20. It's gonna be all 25 years this September, right?
Yes.
So yeah. So before that even.
Yeah.
So more than 25 years.
That's crazy.
Well, I met you right at the end. I know you met them earlier on, but I met you.
Yeah.
I met you on maybe the last mix day.
Oh, it's super great.
I know. Yeah, I played guitar on the season 1 theme. He played guitar on the season 2 theme, and we both played guitar on the score.
Yeah.
And you have long hair. Is it possible?
I had long hair. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I had hair.
No, I don't. Yeah, why do you remember that?
I remember that.
Really?
Okay, all right. So,
Okay.
yeah, it wasn't as long as yours, but it was maybe.
Me was long, a little bit like him.
Me was
and
opposite.
you was short.
I had super short hair. He had long hair.
Oh, then you were the one
That's
I met.
right.
Yeah,
That's right.
okay. I only think it was you because of the long hair.
We had some old VHS video. It's really old. Yeah, we can see a little bit.
But,
Barbara to do.
You guys have been. Have you been online a little bit and see what the fans does with the music and stuff?
Yeah.
No, I haven't actually seen it. I want to.
Oh my gosh, you have to look at this, man. The most amazing thing. It's like for us, like when we go to Google SWAT Kats images, it scrolls forever. Those are all fans that do fan arts and go to what's the website? DeviantArt, you know. It's crazy the amount of
Like fan art, huh?
Oh, it's crazy, and some write stories. I mean, it's and then if you type SWAT Kat theme piano, you'll see how your work has inspired, you know, people.
SWAT Kats theme piano.
That's fantastic.
It's a nice change too. I like what he did with that. B Harath 3110. Whoever you are,
Nice
it
job.
was awesome.
It was beautiful.
Oh, just
Boy,
try randomly, man. There's so much of them. Whoa!
I like the little guitar riff too.
Oh, they got a little flavor.
Oh, and they did the 3/4 bar. Let's see if they do the 5/4 bar. They did.
Wow.
Triforce Films. Cover by Adam Remy. They pretty much go for season 2, don't they? Yeah. Drums are kicking. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I like it.
I like his kick drum. Punchy.
Nice.
So they actually play the theme
Yeah.
live? I like the visuals behind them. Nice.
He's got much better moves than I do, though.
He's got better moves than you.
Better hair.
Better hair. Oh, they blew the chord change though. Nice move. With the trade. Sweet.
There you go.
There's the Les Paul.
Sam have Garwa.
Nice job, guys. That's awesome.
Well, must be fun for you because you actually wrote that season 2 melody.
Yeah.
I played on the season 1, but I didn't write the melody. That was Matt.
Yeah.
I came up with the harmonies.
I don't know that Matt. I think I've talked to Matt once about about it years ago, saying those people. I don't know if he's really fully engaged, and he lives in Missouri now. And don't talk to him that much, but
Okay.
he really ought to check.
I'll
out-
send him a link to
Yeah,
some of
you
this
should-
stuff.
you
That's
should-
pretty
he
fun.
should
Thank
go-
you for pointing
Yeah.
that out, you guys.
I think he'd be surprised. I don't know that he realizes it's to this extent,
Maybe too loud, huh? There's no too loud in SWAT
No
Kats.
too loud.
Okay,
Ready?
let's go.
All right.
Awesome.
It's too much,
Yeah.
too much fun.
That was great.
So, how much time did it take for you? Like, did you fool around like a couple of days or a couple of hours, or like when you went to the point where you say, oh yeah, I think we got it, and then what happened after that? You went to Hanna-Barbera and said, let me play you something.
There was 4 composers. There was Matt Mahovrak, Randall, myself, and Nick Brown. 4 guitar playing composers. And Matt and we had another partner, John Baylor, who was also at that meeting, at the initial meeting. I think Matt wrote the first theme that Randall just played. So I think that they presented it to Bodie, and then Bodie contacted you guys. I'm not really sure because what it was happening is we were working on several shows at once,
Okay.
and so he was working on that. I was working on something else, and then I think he presented it to Bodie
Yeah.
and then to you. So Bodie must have presented it to you guys.
Yeah, no, I remember that also is super vague, but I know that I know he did present it like a tape, and here's some because I think from memory I think I met you only once.
Yes, that's correct.
I think I only met you once.
That's right,
And
that
you
very
said
first meeting.
We met again.
Maybe in the last mix, because I really wanted to go to a mix, and I can't remember which one of you I asked. So maybe this will ring a bell. I was already collecting animation art at the time, so I said, "Hey, do you have any sketches you're gonna throw away?" And one of you said, "I threw away a bunch of them yesterday," and I was like, "No."
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This was back in 1994. My goodness.
Yeah, no, it is. That is so weird.
It was
because
one of the two of you.
It's really weird because I don't throw away anything. Like I keep everything.
I would imagine. Yeah.
And it must. Yeah, that's weird because I have a lot of those sketches. I mean, I have all genesis of the concept. You know.
Yeah. There you
sketches,
go.
Like the primitive.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but.
You might have been just trying to get rid of me. It's like, nah.
No. No, because I would have. I would honestly, I would have. Well, I know how I am today. I would have say, "Oh, you like that?" Then I would have found a sketch, something.
Yeah, right.
And I would have
right.
give it because I always sensible to that when somebody likes sketches and things.
Sure.
Because from memory, I've got sketches. I mean, like that goes back. Like, you remember the episodes of the giant pyramids with the big mummies.
Mm-hmm.
I have sketches. I still have those sketches.
That's
I
awesome.
sit down with Glenn and hey, we have an idea about an episode, and even the premise of the story I wrote like a full page. It's in the book, it's in the book that we did.
Okay.
Oh, you got one.
Yeah, I do now. Thank you very much.
Great.
No, but ever since that moment, and however it went down, it was so long ago, but ever since that moment, whenever I get together with another creator or artist, I'll ask, hey, got any sketches, because I love this stuff.
Good instinct.
That's the right thing to
Yeah.
say.
In between seasons, you wanted a second main title, right? I wasn't ever sure how that all went down because I remember Matt and I presented a bunch of demos.
No, I think it was a misunderstanding as far as music is concerned. For us, it was a new main title visually. It was visually wanted a new main title.
Right.
Because the first season was done at, if I remember, it's a Hang-Ho studio, which was Korea.
Mm.
Korea, right? And the Japanese studio, Mook Studio, did 2 or 4 episodes. I think they did 4 episodes, and they were really awesome. So we hired them to do the entire second season. But when we saw their stuff, we said, we would like to have a new main title. But my new main title was actually visually.
You didn't want a different music.
Well, I honestly I don't recall calling for a second a different theme.
So was that Fred or was that the head of the studio?
I don't know how it came along. We loved the visual on the second one, with
It looks
the whirlpool.
cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's more orchestral and stuff.
Right.
But I'm trying to remember if there was a call that we did that visually, we wanted to have a different main title, more anime, like what the Mook Studio has done for us. But I don't recall calling we want another theme.
Well, that's funny because
I don't recall that at all.
Well, Bodie Chandler, remember Bodie?
Yeah.
He came and said they want a different main title, and he said, "Oh, they didn't like the last one, so they wanted something more." They said what he said to us was he wanted something more aggressive, like a Zeppelin immigrant song, kind of like that was kind of the template, a little more like that than before. So I did it I think we did about half a dozen demos, and then that
You still have those
somewhere.
somewhere.
And I think Fred said, "No, just do what you had before." And then he said, Queen doesn't use harmonized guitars. I go, what do you mean they don't use harmonized guitars? And the whole last season was all based on
Yeah.
the Queen sort of template, and we're using harmonized guitars through the entire show.
Yeah, yeah.
So we were very confused because we never heard from you guys. We really, like Matt and I were going, it'd be great if the Trembles we could talk to them directly and really get what they're thinking about this, because there were like too many. There were several
You
people
know what
in
happened
between.
also? Probably what happened as well is that in January '94 we got immigration issues, so we were in Montreal. We couldn't go back to Los
Okay.
Angeles because of like permits or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, so it took us 6 months to go back to Los Angeles. And the studio, Hanna Barbera came in, they took all the stuff from our studios where we live, and they put it in their warehouse in the meanwhile.
Oh wow.
Anyway, that's the sidetrack. But we got a second season going, but we were in Montreal, so probably that's why we couldn't meet, or because we would have been there. Obviously, we would have.
Right.
But
that explains.
I will still have to dig in my head into, did we call? As of now, as of like today, in this moment, I don't recall having say no, we want another team. But then you're saying something like Led Zeppelin, Migrant Song. This is like vague, so I have to do some searching in the memory.
That's what he says. He says something a little more aggressive, like Zeppelin and da da da, and go okay, and then we did a version that you guys, according to Bodie, what he was saying, you guys liked it, but then the head of the studio, Fred, didn't. He preferred doing it the other, more of that dig sort of a groove that we had on the first year. So all this was coming from Bodie as far as who wanted what, how, and so we were just sort of, going through whatever emotions we needed to go through. So that's interesting that you said that it was the main title was more just visually.
Yeah, no, absolutely, because as we were stuck in Montreal, so we were living at our parents' house, and I remember because I did the storyboard for the second season.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the entire storyboard. I was doing it on the kitchen table.
Oh wow!
I mean, I had no place to draw, so I remember. So I did the whole thing there, with where the gloves, you put the gloves on. But that I recall very well. Said
Right.
we want a new main title because I think the first season they took. I think they took some bits from some episodes, I think, and we always like to have like an original main title, but I think we didn't have time to do it on the first season. That I recall, but music, it's interesting, this conversation, because as you were playing, I was saying, how that came to be that we had a different team.
Yeah.
And it's become quite the fodder for the internet, right? It's like a lot of people saying, I like season 1 better, or I like season 2 better, and it seems to be, one of the conversations that people have out there.
Wow, that's 25 years memory to go back.
I know.
I know.
It's one thing that is super vague when you say Led Zeppelin and the Immigrant Song, and there's a little bit of reminiscent of a little bit. But
something rings a
not
bell.
enough to say no.
Definitive.
We want another team,
right?
Because we liked it. We always. I remember. I think when the time we saw you on Benshore Boulevard, that building.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you did play stuff, and I remember very well. I said, "Oh my God, it sounds like movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the scoring.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like movie, like not TV show."
Mm-hmm.
And obviously we like the guitar, so...
That was another thing I remember you mentioning back then, not just the Queen, but you wanted to be cinematic.
Yeah,
that was kind of one of your, sort of the key things that you mentioned.
Yeah.
Now that you say
No, this I remember.
Yeah. So it was, the Queen, the Batman thing for the theme, but then scoring be very cinematic and not feel like a dinky TV show.
It's really funny. It's really funny because, you're saying outside, how the reference to the Batman, there's something that is catchy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because it's so part of every day what we do is like, it's like, no, it needs to be distinctive, it needs to be on its own. And when we're thinking like that, back, 26 years ago, still, it's funny. you have to be with people reminiscing of things, you know, that
Right.
I didn't recall that at all.
Right.
I didn't recall that at all.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
And
yeah.
then it's really cool, guys. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So they send a bunch of executive. They call us Montreal, say, you know, come to Los Angeles, do a pitch of SWAT Kats.
The soundtrack that we pitched the show.
Yeah, when we were okay, that's funny. So we did the pitch, all the executives were there. We did the pitch and everything, and then when it was time for music, I said, listen to this music. And the music that I was playing was the band Prism, and the song Armageddon, you know. Bam! And then chorus, no, this is not an exercise. It's like I was playing this, you know, and I was, even myself, I had shivers, you know, when I was pitching, you know, in front of those guys, and I mean, it won them. So they call us back, and they say, well, they didn't say right away that they pick up the show. First, they say, you know, that we need to talk about the agreement and stuff like that. And then the other new show they did was Two Stupid Cats, which was a comedy.
I remember
Two
that.
Stupid Guys.
You big SWAT cat.
Yeah, I've been the cat world right
Oh,
now.
I was
Yeah.
a cat dog. As it,
Yeah, Two Stupid Dog. Two
Stupid
Stupid
Dog.
Dog.
Yeah.
Two Stupid
If
Dog.
only they had done Cats, they would have probably.
You know.
Wow.
No, we were ecstatic.
Of
We
course.
were
Yeah,
ecstatic.
sure.
Why, like 24 years ago, there's still fans. There's a couple of things. First, you know, they're just two regular Joes. You know,
Right.
fighting. So there's an identification. The script are well done. The dialogues, the humor. So there's good action, but also the humor.
Mm-hmm.
Visually, it was it's kind of special. You know, you have those green skies.
That's a
and,
great
you know,
look.
Yeah.
and all that stuff. And then add to it the music. You know, the music had. So when you put it all together, it's a combination of something that other shows didn't have. And I think the reasons fans are still there, and music. I mean, I'm a big fan of music. I play a little bit of guitar. I'm passionate about it, and to me, it's a thrill. So thank you, Matt, to have set this up, because I've always been thinking a lot about you guys.
The thing, the screws are off center, huh? Yeah, maybe like that, so that when I'm playing it, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's so cool. That's great. Thank you very much. How awesome.
So,
Is it permanent?
yeah, it's permanent.
The whispers are loud. last.
Hey, thanks so much.
No,
That is fantastic.
it's cool.
That is
That's
great.
very cool.
I just want to make sure I want to keep it from going in the case. For
Yeah, get it.
get to dry. That's
you
awesome.
think?
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
What do you
It's
think
great.
about that?
That is awesome. That is fantastic. This is so
Not
great.
perfect, but it's,
Oh,
It's great.
it's also somebody.
it was worth waiting 24 years.
Sorry, that's my fault. Sorry about that. That is not bonus content. That is bogus content. Was that how it ended? I was thinking about this just last night.
Or was it?
Yeah, was it that?
I thought it was that.
That's what it was.
I think it was that.
Is that what it was?
Is that
He
what-
would know.
Is that how it ended? Dun 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 B flat.
Let's find out.
If only there was some way to figure this out for reals.
Or I put the DVD in.
You go to YouTube. You have the internet.
That Charlie did.
What were you doing way out there, Callie?
Hey, Callie. Mono.
Oh, weird.
But by disc 2 or 3, I think, it's stereo. Second time. So the way we just played it at the end is the way it was.
The
Yeah.
full phrase.
So I was tripping for whatever reason. I was tripping. So Matt, do we get to approve any video you use?
Well, if you want.
I might. Well, you could have kept going. And I just noticed I was playing it really high there, wasn't I? Okay.
It's high.
It is high.
I don't think you can get higher.
There's no room.
There you go. That's it.
And we've changed it from what's on the TV show, just so you know.
It's a little different.
Yeah, because they did edits.
This is the
They're confused. It's like a John Lee Hooker version on television, you know, where he just drops a beat whenever he wants.
Exactly. That's what we were thinking of.
Yeah, right, and then a 5/4 bar. The band's trying to keep up with him. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's awesome, man.
I had one clam.
I played too early on the beat, but that's all right.
So you have it. We're done.
That's right. Thank you. Good night.
That's probably as good as it's gonna get. Those two.